In order to avoid the scenario they themselves have invented, Brussels believes this can only be achieved by massively increasing military capabilities, expanding the capacities of the military-industrial complex, and raising defense spending. They plan to expand air and missile defense capabilities by 400%. Otherwise, as the NATO Secretary General said, this is a direct quote, "You'll have to learn Russian." I can't help but agree here. You should start right now. Only your motivation should be different. I really don't understand why they're so afraid of learning Russian. On the contrary, if they had gotten acquainted with the great Russian language earlier, maybe it would never have occurred to them to make all the foolish mistakes they've made. They wouldn't have had to spend money trying to cancel our culture, our history, our economy. They wouldn't have even tried to play the games they've already gotten themselves into. As NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte said, NATO must become, and I quote directly, stronger and more lethal. This is just, like some kind of confession from Kosher, it seems to me. The reason why NATO needs to make a quantum leap in its development, what do you think that reason is? Once again, according to Rutte, the reason is Russia. Supposedly, as he said, our country poses a threat, which, according to Rutte, allegedly will not disappear even when the war in Ukraine ends. Why do all of this? Obviously, it's to intimidate and keep intimidating the population in the member countries of the North Atlantic bloc. The same twisted, hyped up, and recently much-promoted phrase from NATO strategists is being repeated again, that Russia, as they claim, could be ready to use military force against NATO within the next 5 years.
But I think we are allowed today to use that word, that the decision today is historic. When you look at the capability targets we agreed on, this is such an enormous increase. And then, of course, from there you need to, you cannot just say these are the new capability targets and there is no money. So I have total confidence that we will get there also on the 5%, and it will hammer out some of the details we still have to work on. So no, I'm really confident. And we have to do that, because otherwise we all know we will be safe for the next couple of years, but then we need to use those years to learn Russian if we don't do this.